how MCU green screen works. Welcome back to our channel Behind the Screen. Have you ever seen Marvel movies? If your answer is yes, you might have noticed their adventurous graphics and background. It might not seem very safe, but let me burst the bubble here. Trust me, most of the Marvel set pieces are not real. So, how do they create everything from S.H.I.E.L.D.'s iconic helicarrier to the floating nations of Sokovia? And advanced green screen technology and post-production's magics are the two elements involved in the final result. You must not have noticed this special effect as most of the backgrounds are so unpolished. But here, we will talk about how MCU green screens work. So, make sure to subscribe to our channel because we keep bringing such insider videos for you all. Here we begin. First things first, what do you mean by a green screen? Well, they often get used in the TV or movies industry, so they help in adding a background that otherwise seems to be impractical or unrealistic. There could be many factors behind it, like inconvenience, cost, danger, on unrealistic elements, be it dragons or castles. Let me make things simple for you. Have you ever watched a weather forecast on televisions? If yes, you might have wondered where those weather maps and pointers come out. Thanks to the robust green screen technology, it has made the lives of meteorologists easier and more effective. What do we call this process in reality? Chroma key compositing, or simply chroma key, are the two words used for the same. All of it comes down to layering two images together, so you might have got a basic idea about this concept. Let us understand how the process begins to take place. Firstly, a single color backdrop gets chosen for the shot. It can be either blue or bright green, as these colors are not common in human skin tones. Thus, it will not lead to any missing parts of the body or scenes. So, it makes sense, right? The next steps comes down from filming the subject against the chosen backdrop. Besides filming, photographic also works as still image are applicable. It is time to talk about some technical aspects of it. Don't worry, because we are not covering science concepts but basic computers. What happens next is that alternate footage. Take replacement of the background color. Some modifications is also processed to make the video smoother. Thus, any bits of green or blues gets eliminated and covered up by the new background. There are a few points one needs to keep in mind while shooting it. Firstly, lighting plays a major game changer in this aspect. There should be a very evenly lit background to work well. Why am I emphasizing this point so much? The logic is simple here. If the shadows or darker areas of the background are not visible enough, the equipment will not recognize them. In that case, visual errors can occur where the background colors become see-through. The role of this equipment is to replace the background image, so you get the point here. However, there is one additional precautions that should be kept in mind. The subject should avoid wearing any clothing article that resembles the backdrop's color. It is necessary because they would eventually get replaced with the background video. If we talk about the practical applications, chroma key is useful to overlay an actor with digitally built costumes. Being an MCU fan, you must have watched Avenger Endgame. The successful film was a compilation of elements like time travel, heartbreaking moments, and battle sequence. With this amount of detail, one needs to invest much equipment and effort to generate the desired outcome. Technologies like computer-generated imagery or CGI, special effects, and green screen were incorporated in this process. So let us know a little more about specific scenes and the story behind them. There's a movie scenes that involves portals. They are visualized to show superheroes returning for their fights while they step through the same portals. If one closely notices them, they would realize how robust these portals look. But how were they created in the first place? It is not as simple as it sounds, but special effects were used in building each portal. I know, it will make your jaw drop when you look at the inputs, process, and final scenes at once. This is the power of advanced technology in the filmmaking these days. Let us talk about one more instance of the movie. There is a scene where the Avengers were preparing for their final endgame battle. Instead, they ran straight towards Thanos and his large army. So they assembled after everyone made their return. Here comes the real blower. Filming this particular scene, the actors were running towards 6 men. All of it occurred in motion capture shoots. What was the role of 6 men in the characters had to be edited afterward? Well, eye connections play a major role in movies. Thus, men's presence helps stars understand where their eyes should keep moving during the whole time. These are just little instances that constitute a small chunk of the more comprehensive MCU movie. What is your favorite animations or effects about any Marvel movies you have seen? Let us know your experience and answers in the comment section. Why should you have all the funds and information for yourself? Do share this video with your friends and family. Also, click the thumbs up button right there. Thank you for watching.